Hey, I know this is awkward, but Chibi-Chan, I've missed you a lot. Not the normal kind of missing. I haven't been myself without you. Won't you open the door? I promise it's a misunderstanding. I've never not been faithful to you. Come on, let me explain myself. Won't you? Hey, baby. Look, I'm not proud of everything I've done, but I am proud of what I am to you, and you gotta believe me. What you saw there, it wasn't what it looked like. It's complicated. That person you saw me with is a colleague of sorts, but it's not in that way. Chibi-Chan, what we have is one of a kind, and I wouldn't disrespect you by going behind your back. I just had to do something. Something I'm not entirely proud of. Look, my boss at work really wants me in a higher position, you know? And, well, it's not quite the volleyball days. I'm struggling with dealing with that. So I'm constantly put in uncomfortable situations, and I'm this close to leaving. When I tell you it's not good, I mean it. Now listen to me. And listen well. I'm not gonna say I'm perfect. Sure, I should have put my foot down better. But the pressuring, you know this job. If I could just save the money up, we could go to your dream place. In the end, shortcake, it was me. Me who got carried away, dragged to a place just because I was thinking of you. Isn't it ironic, honey? Even when it looked like I was doing something wrong, I wasn't. Of course, that's given if you believe me. Well, it's ultimately up to you. If you think for a second I'd betray you, well, I haven't done a very good job then. And besides that, I don't just want it to be special between us. I cherish you. And I know I fucked up. I know it's not right to go out with someone else. Especially someone who you have history with. Not to mention my boss doing these terribly unprofessional things. Hey, no, don't look at me like that. I can't see you through the door, obviously. But I can tell how you're looking at me by how you sound. Don't give me those baby doll eyes. I know it's rough. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it feels like a betrayal. But it wasn't. Chibi-Chan, I love you. I mean it. Every single time. I've always wanted us to work out, you know? I know it's been on and off, and that there's been bumps in the road. But I don't want a misunderstanding to take you away. I hate that. The idea of losing when I don't even get a chance to defend myself. It's like playing a game of volleyball with my hands tied behind my back. It would royally suck, and definitely not be my best performance. Damn, I still have that bad habit, I see. Sorry, shortcake. I guess sometimes I just get caught in the moment. Maybe I peaked. As if that was the case. No. I'm saving up. And I'm looking for a new job. I'm not just gonna let it go down like this, with you worrying and feeling like you're second place. I realized I was pandering to people's delusions of me, and that there was so much that I could have done better. I mean, look at me. I know you can't. It was a stupid thing to say, but at least I made you laugh. Well, I mean, you could look through the people, right? It'd be something. David-san, I love you. And that's the bottom line of what I'm saying. And even if somebody wants to take me away, that would require me to want to go away. Because I'm not the type to just leave you alone. Remember that time? After practice? When I kissed you on your neck? I never forgot it. It's as vivid as the day it happened. It's part of our storied history, David-san. And because of that, I got a new lease on life, and I ended up where I am today. You know, I owe you a lot of things. But one thing I'll never stop giving you is my heart. It's cliched, it's not original, but it's the best I have to give. And that's why I want to see you. I want to know what kind of expression you make, not just assume based on how you say it. David-san, I love you. God, do I ever. You love me too, even now. No, I'll take that as a happy little sign that maybe I didn't fuck everything up. And that alone, I couldn't be happier. I'm so happy that I feel all shaky and What about you? A reaction? David-san, you know, you're terrible at this, right? If I really was a scumbag tricking you, you would have fallen for it, hook, line, and sinker. You gotta be careful. I mean, I'd be mad at myself. I already was before you confronted me with this. No, I don't know how this got circulated to you, or if she was just being nasty to try and pull one over on you. Look, I don't know what kind of rival you've got, what they're like, who they are, but I know this situation isn't my best play. Now, Chibi-Chan, all I want is you to open the door and to hold you. Is that too selfish? Probably. I think at this point, my selfishness has gone way beyond here. Well, what I'm used to, what I usually do. Huh? Yeah, anything. I'll do anything to make it up to you. Because that was the point in the first place. I wasn't trying to defend myself, just make sure you know I wasn't unfaithful. It wasn't like that. I'm not like that. And if I didn't want to be with you, then I wouldn't, David-san. I wouldn't. I'd never betray you like that, because I see in your eyes my future. I see everything I ever wanted. I want to settle down, do everything in life. All the little checks on the notebook. Yeah, just like that. Took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, we can do that too. And I think spoiling is in order. David-san. So, what do you say? Not yet? That's okay. I'll wait all night. and all day, and as long as it takes to see you again, to hold you, to really make sure you know you're mine and I'm yours. Don't worry about that old man. He can't get me to do anything, because I'm leaving the business soon. I know it's tough. Managers are always crazy, and they always have their foot in some new and exciting way to mess with people's lives. It's difficult looking from the top down, I guess. But I'd be damned if I did a worse job than him. You think I'd be a better one? Better CEO? David-chan? Oh, yeah? Maybe I'll end up a CEO. This next company. Maybe I'll go right from star player to CEO, corporate extraordinaire. The top 1%? Even then, I think I'd feel a little bit bad, you know? Hogging all that money when you know that there's people really going through it. But spoiling you makes it almost forgettable, you know? What, I can't be a little selfish with you? Chibi-Chan? If I wasn't at least a little selfish, you would have never fallen for me. You know why? Because I would have never approached you. When I did, it was super selfish. You know, actually, I'm probably the most selfish guy you've ever met. Because I pushed my way right into your life. You know what, shortcake? I'd do it all over again. You know why? Because I can't get enough of you, and I'm addicted to you in a way that's quite unhealthy, if you ask me. You know that? It's super unhealthy. And you know why? Because a healthy relationship, I don't need it. I need you. And that's my toxic trait right there. You don't got any toxic traits that you need to tell me, because I know you. Baby, I know you. Even then you're trying to compete with me? Well, David-san, you'll have hard pressed to beat my toxic traits. Oh, is that what you think? You want to bet? Ooh, I like that side to you. That energy. Oh, keep it up. No, not like that. I think more, if we're going to make a bet, how about if I win? You open the door. And if you win, I open the door. What do you mean it's sneaky? No. Who said anything about that? I mean, it's just normal, right? Doors are meant to be open. Come on now. Oh, you gonna let me have it? You let me get away with the most, baby. Whoa, it sounds like you're pouting. Just a little? Well, David-chan, then what do you think I was thinking about yesterday, right at this very moment, around this time? A vague answer, I don't really mind. You're half right. No, I was thinking about you, all right. I was, but not just any way. I was thinking about you in a very specific way, a very intimate way, and I may or may not have been involved in fantasies of what I wanted to do, to hold you, possibly kissing you, possibly making you look in my eyes. Okay, your turn. You got me there. Let's see. Right then. Damn. Am I really gonna have to take the L right now? It's not that I don't care. It's that I I suck. I don't know. You want me to say that? Chibi-Chan? Well, my loss. You know, if the door was open all this time, does that mean you wanted me to walk in from the very start? Chibi-Chan? Now there's no wall, and I can see exactly how gorgeous you are. Come here. Not bad. For someone who was pouting so much, and still is. You're oh so kissable. Chibi-Chan. What? That? I don't even care about anything outside of my arms. And the rest of it, it's not even important, not worth an afterthought. And if you think I could love you this wholeheartedly and have other people in my mind, you're out of yours. What? Chibi-Chan, we don't talk about other people, no distractions when it's just me and you. Okay? I'll get jealous too. Like that one time, I saw those guys approach you. I wanted to beat them down, but you'd already walked away, so it was awkward, you know? If I was to go in after the fact, it just looked desperate, you know? I really did want to punch them in the face. How dare they approach my one and only Chibi-Chan. You're mine, now theirs. And the more I think about it, the more I want to leave marks on you. It's always your neck, isn't it? Sensitive as can be. You can deny it all you want, but it's not even a bit convincing. When you're lying, you know what happens. You move a certain kind of way where you want me to believe it, but you can't even yourself. Those subtle remarks, yeah? Oh, yeah? Gonna prove me wrong then? Suit yourself, babe. If that's what you think you can do, then shortcake, you're more impressive than I thought you were. Oh, don't give up like that. If you cross your arms and pout, there'll be less places I can caress you. Then again, this defensive curl does make it more interesting, doesn't it? Chibi-Chan. Leaving kisses on you is only the first step, right? Gotta make it all the way until all the steps blend in and neither of us have any idea of what's going on anymore, and we just melt. Let me melt that cute brain of yours, Chibi-Chan. Every second is too long. I want it yesterday. All of you, every inch, every thought, every feeling. Is it wrong? Don't care. And I know you're the same. We're completely in tune. The chemistry, the passion, the love isn't something you can just make up, something you can fake. This is love. This is real, true, passionate love you can't get anywhere else. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. So you'll pardon me if I get a little more demanding, right? Such a pushover. Not that I dislike that, even a little bit.